out for us, to caution us, to discipline us. They were really everything, and I cannot begin to describe this loss. Kathy, our oldest, she was my best friend. Me and her, we called each other my stooge.
Praise God, church. Yeah, my name is June Murugu, or Juliet Makandi Murugu, and I was 7th born in the family of the 6th. Looks like I'm climbing up. Kay is my big sister, my mother, love her so much, and I just want to thank God that we spent really quality and intimate time the last month. I was the last to see Kay as a Murugu sibling, and she went happy. She was so happy where she was, and she was finding herself. I know Paris, her daughter in Nabohanse, is here. And I'll just remember my sister as a loving, happy woman who loved her children dearly. She loved us so much because she was the firstborn, so she nurtured us. I stayed with her at the university when I was at the university, and we've never lost that. I always have something of hers. We exchanged so, my darling sister, rest well, we loved you so much. Georgie, as I call her, was a beautiful woman of God. She was so strong, she fought my battles. She was my son, Lincoln's godson. Georgie called me on Christmas Day, and she was so happy because Zoe got engaged, and we knew we were going to come to Australia where my best friend lives. And it wasn't to be, but I just want to thank God for a really hard-working woman, a beautiful sister who cared so much for us. She never forgot our birthdays. She never forgot Christmas. She was the first person who called me on Christmas Day, making me cry because it was the first time without mommy. But life just, we just left each other in less than a week. But she went happy, she was so happy. I spoke to her that morning, so you don't want to believe my shock that I lose my sister and another sister in Migori, in Isibania, and I'm still coming to terms with it. But I want to thank God, because it's because of His strength that we're all standing here. I want to thank God because of our faith, of our sister's faith. I want to thank God for our beautiful children. They're strong. I want to thank God for our church, my church, Nairobi Chapel, Arkans Baptist, ESF, and all those other prayer warriors. My sisters, the sister who talked to Kusa, who came home and stayed over last night. Thank you so, so much. Kay and Georgie's death will not be in vain, and we will leave their legacies. Thank you very much. I'm so sorry that we've gone over time, but in everything, be blessed, and we give God thanks in everything. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for being here, for your time and your resources and your love and your wishes, your prayers, especially for us, for the children, on our really, really hard loss of our dear sisters. My name is June Okaro Osheri Murugu. I am the 8th born in the family, second to last. Sister, of course, to Kathleen and Frida, who are our 2 oldest sisters. Kathy and Frida, they were our powerhouses as sisters. Being the younger ones, Kathy really was a second mom. I was so blessed to have her as a second mom, so blessed to have Frida as a second mom. I don't know many people in life who end up with 3 moms for the price of 1. They were so loving, so protective, so fierce, always remembering to look out for us, to watch out for us, to caution us, to discipline us. They were really everything, and I cannot begin to describe this loss. Kathy, our oldest, she was my best friend. Me and her, we called each other my stooge. because the two of us, we called each other the Three Stooges before recruiting. We were looking out to recruit the third one because we were always laughing at the silliest little things, always taking joy, always adventurous, always going places, road trips. I have so many memories with dear Kathy and the kids. With Frida, my mother hen, she always called me her daughter because she's named for my mother's mother and I'm named for my mother's sister. So technically I was her daughter. So she always said, my daughter this, my daughter that. She was so loving, so fierce, so fierce in her motherhood to us. And as Zoe had shared about the food story, I have a similar story. In 2013 when I came to visit Kenya, I live in the United States. She packed so much food in my hand luggage. She said, you can't eat this plain food. It's horrible, it's not healthy, it's not good for you. And she was stuffing all these sauces and veggies and rice and mandazis. Oh my gosh, my whole hand luggage was just smelling. And then she came with another 50 pounds of just dried beans and spices, and she said, when you go back to the States, you have to eat good food, don't eat that junk food. She was just such a mother. She did the same for my sons. She mothered my children too, my boys. I have 2 sons. They know both of them as their mother. So look how lucky I was. I had 3 moms, and my kids ended up with, besides them too, they have all these girls as their moms. So it's a full circle, and I'm really so grateful to God to have blessed us with sisters like these. I know not many people are fortunate to have multiple siblings or to have such powerhouse sisters who are so loving and caring and so committed to us and our well-being. So I'm really, my big thanks is to God for knowing them, for loving them, for their fierce love for us. I cannot thank God enough, even though this loss has truly just been so overwhelming. It has really broken us so much. It has really, really hurt in places I never even thought I could hurt. But God has sustained us and will get us through this. I really want to also thank Pastor Ambrose and Pastor Simon. It's a full circle standing here in Parklands Baptist. Many years ago in 1993, Pastor Simon discipled me as a 19-year-old girl. This was my first church. Back in the days when it was in Parkee, those who know Parkee and the old location, I grew here, I served in Parklands Baptist before I moved to Nairobi Chapel for many years before I relocated to the United States. So it's such an honor to see Pastor Nick and the pastors from Nairobi Chapel too, both my home churches. I'm truly blessed and I'm so grateful for your prayers, for your kind words, for your sermons, for your uplifting words to us. I'm beyond thankful, and thank you again, everyone.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Edith. These 2 are my sisters, and I really want to thank everyone who's here today. I want to thank the church. I want to thank all the relatives and the friends for the time that you've worked with us since we lost our sisters. We really want to appreciate. For me, this is a profound loss for me. These 2 girls, Frida, I followed Frida, and Kathy was like a mom to me. Kathy has been in the US for pretty much, the last born McKenna when she was born, like 30 years. And we used to talk with her all the time. And when I call her, she'll tell me, hi, honey. And the last thing she'll tell me is, I love you. And all the time, she'll be full of encouragement. We lost our dad in 2012, and she would walk with us, and she would call me. And every time we talked, I would feel so nice. I would feel so warm. She had so much energy. She loved us so much. I remember when my son was born 24 years ago, she sent like 10 suitcases of clothes for the boy. He didn't have to wear anything until he grew out of them. Every day we used to change him. I really miss Kathy. As for Frida also, she was my best friend. We used to call each other so often. Frida was intense. Would speak every day, even twice or thrice. And you should call you and then you tell her, how are you doing? when things are not okay, she tells me, I'm not fine, you know. Then, you know, we would talk. On Christmas Day, we talked, and I really want to say this is a profound loss for me. I've been very close with her. We laugh so much, we share so much, you know, as siblings. So these two girls, for me, it's very heavy, and I just want to thank God for my salvation. Otherwise, it's been really heavy for me. And I also want to remember her family, my sister's children. I want to remember Sherry, I want to remember Carrie, I want to remember Roy, I want to remember McKenna, I want to remember Gwen and Sam too, and Eli. I pray that you remember them throughout in your prayers for this family. And please remember my nieces and nephews. We are working with you and we love you so much. We love you so, so much, and you can always count on us. Sherry, you can count on us. Karen, you can count on us. Eli, my boy, you can count on us. Sam, Gwen, and McKenna, all the same. And I just want to say I'm really so grateful for this